January always feels like the longest month of the year. And so, I try to lean into hibernation. I crash out over the news, and I share my favorites of 2026 so far. Enjoy this little video where I go through all of the phases and all of the emotions, and hopefully it can add a little joy in your January, and you can pick out and comment down below what are the things that help you, and maybe you can learn a thing or two from the things that help me get through this fucking long month. We awakened this morning to the sights of media telling us that World War III is happening. And then I realized I'm on my period. And then I realized I have a canker sore in my mouth. And then I put on some men's deodorant and it smelled nice. Happy Friday. Good morning, Alexa. What's the weather today?
Good morning. It's 30 degrees and cloudy. % chance of some snow developing toward dawn.
I don't see any clouds.
Well, the weather service and your eyeballs are having a disagreement. Maybe they're playing hide and seek, or the forecast is running a bit.
More than you know! Fire like yours, don't be nobody until you say.
0, 1. Let's get started.
More Than You Know by Axwell Lambda Ingrosso from Apple Music on repeat.
Been on a men's deodorant kick because I ran out of my deodorant, so I left it. It hurts. It's from my brother-in-law. My sister had a lot of extra, so. Honestly, hold on. A combination of men's deodorant and like a more feminine perfume is really nice.
0,
Alright.
1. Let's get started.
Repeat song of the day. More Than You Know. Also made my bed. I don't know if I told you guys. Look how cute.
Are you aliens?
More than you.
Wait,
Fun. That'd be really funny.
it's all the same, that's why?
No, because then they would have switched it already.
Wait, this one's just holding tight.
Come on. It was taking so long.
Fuck! That's why it took long.
I am so excited. I am currently prepping for college, which starts this week, and I wanted to tell you guys a little bit more. It's my first time ever like going to college, and I am learning all the things, and it's so exciting. And right now I just discovered that I can see all my classes and all the things, so I'm kind of looking into that, and I'm wanting to have everything organized. I just organized my emails, so I want to show you guys. I love having my email clear with like literally nothing. So what I did is I archived and labeled things that I wanted labeled, like college prep that were important information, and then some other things that were just like community stuff that I don't really need, or it's like expired. And then in here I have all my classes, and I created a label for each one. So I go ahead and I label this, it is F12, and that's that. Like, it's just a great way to have everything organized, and I can even like archive them all. And I want to go create my Notion and just organize all my classes on there and everything. So I'm really excited. Class starts in a couple days, and yeah. I like can't believe I'm doing college. Like, I never thought I'd actually be able to do it. And like as an adult, and like the past couple years, like I've just been trying to make it in life, and as an adult just take care of all the stuff, you know. Hello, good morning. Are you posing for me? You're so cute. Okay, we've been hearing a cat crying, what sounds like, the past few days, and we're trying to find it. Right, Bloss? I don't hear it now, but try to capture it. Hello, you guys. Welcome to this portion of the video where we're going to be talking about my favorites of this month so far for January 2026. But let's go over like my favorites of this month so far and for the new year. So we're gonna start with books. I'm really proud of myself because I've already read 3 books. Although not all of them are really big or novels, I still consider each book I read a book. Since I had a lot of trouble getting into reading again, I used to love reading as a kid. And I tell this to everyone because I was like, okay, damn, like, reading's just not for me. And that's fine. People were telling me that. But I was like, no, I want to read. And so reading poetry books helped me get back into reading to like get my attention span. I think we're just so used to scrolling, and I used to love to read and I miss that feeling. And so reading poetry really helped me. And then I discovered poetry novels, and then I started reading like thrillers that were just page turners. And now I still have a harder time reading like slower paced books and fantasy books, but I really want to get there. So let me show you. Okay, the first book I completed, I started in 2025, was this self-love poetry book by Melody Gottfried. It's a really cool book because it's got like left brain thinkers and then right brain feelers, so it's like a really quick, like I used to just read it like in the mornings. Love this book. Like, it's so well written and just like almost like a self-love kind of book. I mean, it is a self-love book, but it like gives you a dose of that. This book I just completed, which is Memories of Anne Frank, one of my favorite movies. I just watched it with my friends this weekend, is My Best Friend Anne Frank. It's on Netflix, and I really liked it because this is Hannah's point of view, and it was really cool to see because I've watched the movie multiple times, so it was really cool reading this book. And then the third book I read is The Crash by Freida McFadden, and it is such a fast, good read, and it just felt good to start and finish a book. Another book I'm in the middle of reading is Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm enjoying it so far. Like, I wanted to see what the hype about this is. It is a longer read, like, meaning I feel like it's like a slower read, but I feel like I'm in the book and like the setting is set so well. And I'm about like 70% done, I would say. So that's that book. Another thing, where's my little list? Okay, so those are the books I've been reading. In terms of music, I have been on an Alan Walker kick. I don't know, I just really like the vibe of his songs. They're just like, Blossom, what are you playing with? That's my cat. But they're just like such a perfect vibe of just like slow songs or fast songs. Like, I don't know, it just like hits the spot so well. And Barcelona by Alan Walker has been like my repeat song for a while. In this video, the vlog, I don't know if I'm going to show before this portion of the video or after, but More Than You Know is also a repeat song I had this month. You'll see, or you've seen already. And then a movie of this month so far that I've like cried. Honestly, I was just thinking that I don't cry a lot, but like I cried watching this movie, and then I also cried watching My Best Friend Anne Frank when I watched with my friends, even though I've seen it so many times. But the movie I was talking about is Avatar: Way of the Water, because I want to go see the new Avatar movie in theaters, but I haven't seen the second one, and that was so beautiful. I'm so excited to see the new one. Oh my god, my canker sore hurts so bad. I had to say this because I'm fighting to talk. But I want to make this video, so we're gonna do it. I try using, like, I have a canker sore inside my mouth. I used to get it a lot, like a couple of years ago, and I used like the numbing thing, but it gives me headaches, and so I just do salt water. But if you guys have any other remedies, let me know. Just know it's hurting while I'm talking, but I'm excited to tell you guys more things. Okay, now that we got like the basics out of the way, we're gonna go over some just like little things that have personally for me been making my like days now just like a little better and nicer, and I don't know. Okay, let's start. You'll see what I'm saying. Okay, the first thing is cozy pajamas. Now that it's like cold, I'm really leaning into the hibernating vibe of things, and cozy pajamas are like so good. It just like sets the mood. It makes me feel good, especially like waking up to snow days, which we've been so lucky this year. Like so many of the snow days I feel like have been on weekends or just on like non-work days for me personally, and it's been just so nice to be able to lean into that and just enjoy a snow day, just having a slower paced day and just staying inside or going out and playing outside. My cat, Blossom, are you good? She's still running around. Okay, vitamins. I've been big on vitamins, and that's been really nice, just incorporating that in my routine. I'm taking the elderberry vitamins, which boost your immune system, vitamin C, D, and B12. Like, I went to the doctor as an adult. I've not gone, and we made sure the vitamins are good, so that's been feeling really good. Another thing, I've heard this from a lot of other people, but like for 2026, some of my resolutions was, which I don't do heavy resolutions, just little mindsets, was that I want to scroll less and be off my phone more, which I know a lot of people have like also wanted to do that. And so this is one thing I've been doing is when I take a bath, I try to like literally keep my phone out instead of scrolling. And that's been nice. It's just, sometimes it's like hard, but once I do it, I appreciate it. It's like that kind of thing. And I just like, I'm able to take a bath and just like think about my day. It's usually the end of the day, and just like rewire and think and reflect, or just chill and just let my processing like happen or whatever. And so that's been a really nice thing that I've been doing lately. And then I do have an Alexa in my bathroom, which is great, and I can just play like soft music, and it's just a good vibe, or just some Alan Walker music or whatever. Let's see what else. I wrote a little list. Okay, I have been on like a Gatorade Liquid IV crunch, so these bad boys have been great, but I know they have a lot of sugar. So I tried different electrolytes. I don't like things that are zero sugar. So if you're like me, a lot of them are zero sugar, and I tasted a couple of them and I really don't like them. And I finally found one that I actually like, because I was like, damn, I don't think these guys are for me, like whatever. I really like those. And this is Orange Vanilla Dream, which like tastes like these like orange vanilla like popsicles. I don't know, at first I was like, wait, I don't know if this sounds good, but it's really good. So that's another thing. Okay, I've been on like a soup kick, especially for this weather. The other day I made like a potato vegetable soup, like that was really good. And then I've been meal prepping with like salads. That's been really good and working. Okay, this is like my favorite thing ever from this winter so far that I've been doing has been game nights with friends and just like being cozy inside. Like, I feel like last winter I spent a lot of weekends partying and going out, and I feel like this winter I've been rather honing in on the like staying ins with friends and just having a game night, just having like a silly little time, just like being together, having a meal together. Like that has been so nice. And if we do go out, like we'll go to a piano bar, something just more chill and nice. I don't know, I've also been really busy, so that's been really helping me like stay grounded and just like unwind. Like I used to go to the city a lot to party and stuff, but like I've just been really enjoying staying in and just staying like cozy and just really leaning into the hibernation of winter. And you know, like we can just stay in, like this is the time, you know. So that's been like awesome. I've been on a Catan kick and a chess kick, just like obsessed. I'll play it on my iPad, I'll play it with friends online, in person, and then chess also, both, and that's been awesome. Okay, something else I've been really into lately has been science. I am going to school for science. I'm going to school for engineering science starting this week, so I'm excited to like see how that goes and learn. I'm so excited because like I've only ever been to like an all-girls school ever in my entire life. I've never been to like a public school. I've never learned in a setting where it wasn't religious. And I grew up ultra-Orthodox Hasidic Jewish. And I'm 25, and going to college wasn't like the go-to. And I'm very excited to go. And so I've been just doing a lot of learning on my own, because like growing up I didn't learn about a lot of science, because like if it was like against religion, religious beliefs, like evolution or just certain science things, I really fell in love with it. And it's really cool that I was able to explore that and realize that I like it, because growing up I didn't know that, you know. I did because it just wasn't allowed. So that's been really cool. I've just been like getting all the TikTok videos. I also like the STEM portion of TikTok. That's been really cool. But like also TikTok, just like doing more of learning on there has been really nice. Instead of just like scrolling through, just like because the news has been heavy and all that. So yeah. I think I'm gonna do one last thing for now. Is I've been doing morning meditations in the morning. And I've been really enjoying that. Like getting up, drinking water, hydrating, like brushing my teeth, putting my contacts in, and then I do some morning meditation while I drink some water. And that has been great. Did I say meditation? I mean affirmations. So like I have these deck of cards because they're just a lot easier than like coming up with